Hello guys and gals. Sorry, I was trying to mess around with some of my settings to get this set up properly, but seems like my two intro and outro videos don't want to behave. Oh, that's why. That's why. Let's try that again. I locked them. That's why. Hello, guys and gals. Mr. NiNi's with me today, hiding in my shirt. I've got a tiny bit of Overwatch experience, SCSS. Although it plays a lot like Team Fortress, and I've got tons of that experience. And I have played a little bit on my Nintendo Switch as well. You don't own the game. I'm gonna do a quick practice run before I hop in here. It's the first time I've played in a little while. I'm also gonna hop into voice chat on Discord in case anybody wants to come hang out with me.
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Double, triple kill.
Oh, I haven't adjusted the sound settings or anything yet, so it probably is a little bit loud.
Welcome to Oasis. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Select my hero. Let's go. This is a bot match, by the way, so if I do like ridiculously well, don't worry, it's just against bots. I did choose the hard bots though, so let's see how they do.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Let's get you healed up.
Look at that bot group. Just walking through like a...
The objective is now.
That is some weird movement on the part of the bots. They're just all kind of grouped up in one spot, which I guess is how you're supposed to play, but I don't know. It's a little odd. You usually don't see like the entire team grouped up on one spot like that. Maybe playing with the bots isn't such a good idea. Ooh. The enemy bastion got me. I forget, my shift key is to turn into the turret. What is my my run button? Capture the point.
Healing food. My sound barrier is no longer ready.
Apparently buying their newest pack guarantees you access to the beta, which is interesting. Yeah, heal me. I can weld myself. I'm good at welding. Oh, the other Bastion ultimated. He ultimated too. Double Bastion. Alright, I'm warmed up enough. I don't need to play with these bots anymore. It's actually kind of boring. It's really boring actually. Ranks. Let's just do some quick play, shall I? Some quick play. Play of the quick. Game. There it is. What's up, Willimus? Willimus. My FPS is stuck at 60. I didn't mean to exit the queue. Okay, good. I didn't exit the queue. That's what I was hoping for. I'm going to lower down my graphics here a little bit. I prefer... I'm going to restart the game. I don't want to restart the game. I guess I gotta restart the game. Yeah, I figured it's always 60 in the menu, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with the encoding on the other side here. Yeah, go ahead and reboot this since it wants to do a reboot. Mr. NiNi, you ready to come play some Overwatch? Sir? Sir, are you coming? They know you're in there, okay? I already told them that you're in there. I told them. I said there's a little Chinchilla in my shirt. Don't get mad at me. He said it's too early and you guys are being rude. That's what he said. Rude. Alright, let's try again. Practice range. Let's go take a look at the practice range real quick, shall we? While we're waiting in line.
We're all soldiers now. Target down.
What's that ability he's got? It's kind of cool. There's a bolos.
Double
To learn.
double kill.
Everyone, heal up.
Double kill.
Anymore. I've got you in my sights.
Double
What is that? Auto aim?
double kill.
Only gets
Auto aim, but not crit. I wonder what kind of new stuff they're going to be adding for Overwatch 2. Apparently, the Overwatch 2 beta comes out on the 28th. Not very far away, to be honest.
Double kill.
and stay down. I've got you in my sights.
Double triple kill. Double kill.
So unlimited ammo when he's in his ultimate too, which is rather interesting. Can we check out any of the other characters?
You need to learn to focus.
Yeah, Nightbot, you need to learn to focus.
Double kill.
It's interesting.
Double
War
kill.
with me. Understood.
Let's test out some of these other dujinks while I'm playing around.
The
Oh,
fight ain't over yet.
I see. What's up, Broken Gimp? What are you confused about?
Target down.
Basically, I'm looking for a match, and while you're looking for a match, they give you the ability to do other things. So, I'm in a queue, so I can go play around with other people while I'm in the queue.
Arriving at Shadowgia.
Yeah, they're trying to push the Overwatch 2 package. That's the whole deal right now. Oh, he could still hit me. Flex tickets. I hit the bounce pad and flew into the water. It was absolutely amazing. Exactly what you always want to do with your life. Of course, the other turret. Joining game. Look at that. Look at me joining a game, boys.
Prepare your
Ooh.
defenses. Select
What's
your
up?
hero.
Not much.
Stop everything and click this link. Omega Blizzard sponsored event.
Oh dear me.
What is this Omega Blizzard sponsored event? What are they sponsoring today?
Tacos?
I don't know. Could be tacos.
I sponsor tacos every day.
Who doesn't sponsor tacos?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like he's playing Overwatch to me. I don't see any link. What link? Where's the link?
Yeah, I didn't see any link either.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oh, this is a payload map. Okay.
Stop the payload. Hello there.
Well, I could get the package that gives me the access to the Overwatch 2
Beta, which is pretty much what I did, yeah.
but
I don't think you even have to. Isn't Overwatch technically a free game?
Overwatch 2 is going to be free,
No.
but Overwatch, it says I have to buy it. When I go to buy it, it sends me to the Overwatch 2 thing, so... Like, I don't want to buy a package for a game, get access to beta in a few days, and not be able to play, like, Overwatch itself.
Man, this girl is annoying.
Oh yeah, the special abilities. She's the one that, like, zips everywhere.
Yeah, she just zips all over the place. I mean, she wasn't killing me, but I wasn't killing her either. Like, I would just, every time she zipped away, I would heal myself, because one of my special abilities is the ability to heal myself.
That was hilarious when he opened up the minigun on the vehicle full of them.
Yeah, the one guy hit me with a really high damage ability that finished me off in like one shot.
Yeah. It's just funny that they didn't notice you until after they were like taking a butt ton of damage.
It's pretty common. Looks like it's regressing.
Much obliged.
Oh, I had my freaking ultimate too. I tried to tap it, it was too late.
Join me.
Fall back!
Scanning.
Into the
I see you brought an axe to a gunfight. Oh god, why am I dying? I'm bleeding!
Dang. I came around that corner blasting too.
Yeah, you did.
Wasn't enough. I don't like how Bastion can't run. I think it's a pretty big downside that he can't run.
But he can repair himself.
Yeah, I mean, he takes a lot of damage though. Like even when he's just getting shot by like little poultry guns, I swear he takes a lot of damage really fast. They did a lot of balancing on him. I feel like they knew he was kind of OP in the beginning, and so they deliberately kind of over-tuned balanced him. Because they knew that he was kind of broken in the beginning. And I'm gonna be honest, I took advantage of Bastion because he was really fun to play. Brought me back to the old days of Team Fortress 2, sentry guns and whatnot.
Okay. I'm gonna buy it.
Nico.
Yes.
I've tempted somebody.
Yes, you have.
I have tempted them. I'm gonna get right back on top of this thing too. I don't even care. God bless it, that one guy that flies around. He's such a pain in the butt. The guy with the little orbs. Finished off the archer. He finished me off, though, right as I finished him off. Mr. Knees, you coming out to say hello to everybody today?
I'm ready to unleash coalescence.
Mr. Knees is like, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm here. I wasn't paying attention for a half a second. It's one of the reasons why I like stopped playing these games is because I'd be in the house, the dog would be pooping on the carpet, the cats would be peeing on something, the little kid would be running around doing something stupid, like screaming at the top of her lungs, and like when you're playing these kind of games, like you don't have a half a second to do anything. Like you don't have a half a second to turn your head and be like, hey, stop that, and then turn back, because you're instantly dead during that half a second that you turn away. And so I just literally had to stop playing these games because I couldn't pay attention enough to the games to actually play them.
Yeah. Okay, so it did include Overwatch in it.
Yeah, the pack that they're selling is deliberately to get you to buy get you into the Overwatch 2 beta.
I see.
It's rather deliberate.
But hey, it allows me to play the game.
Play of the game.
And the Overwatch 2 betas in a few days.
No, of course, his play of the game was literally killing me. Bastards.
Just that shooting people would be a nice change of pace.
Endorsement received. Sportsmanship. Grats on level 2. I got freaking annihilated like every single time I even stopped to do damage. I got immediately annihilated. It was pretty amazing. That one guy, I don't know what his name is, because I don't know all the people in Overwatch right now. The one with the that floats around with the orbs. He did some freaking serious damage. There were several times I was at full HP, hit me with one shot, and I was immediately dead. Do I generally first-person shooter? Yes. Do I consider Overwatch to be a first-person shooter? No. Overwatch is more of a MOBA than it is a first-person shooter, definitely. It's like somebody crushed together Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2 and like mangled them into some sort of workable shape. So I don't really consider it to be a pure first-person shooter. It's more or less just like a MOBA with some first-person shooter aspects. And most of those first-person shooter aspects come from Team Fortress. And if you've ever played Team Fortress 2, you'd know what I mean. Like Team Fortress 2 is like on the more fun and silly side of the first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Like compared to Counter-Strike, for instance, Team Fortress is definitely on the sillier side of things. When you start adding in abilities, when you start adding in like literally like ultimates and all these other things, you're moving into the MOBA territory and away from the first-person shooter territory.
True. Da-da-da-da. Oh, this download's gonna take a while. 20 gigabytes.
Let me see if I can rephrase this to SDSS, because I understand why you would disagree, but I need to make sure that I'm making myself 100% clear on this. When the reason why you die is less about skill and more about an ability that was used, that's when it becomes less like an FPS and more like something else. First-person shooters are generally revolve around the skill of the play. So you have two people, usually of equal ability, equal HP, equal armor. The two people go up against each other, and the winner is the person who is the most skilled, or, you know, the one who's cheating, one or the other. But basically, the guy who has the best skill is usually the one that wins. In MOBAs and like Team Fortress 2 and things like that, it's not necessarily the person that's the most skilled is the victor. You know, sometimes it's the guy who has the medic behind him, healing him while he's putting up his shield. You know, sometimes it's the guy who literally is sitting in the back and charges up his ultimate while you're unaware that he exists. Ability usage is only fair if you have two characters who have the same abilities. So if you had two Bastions go up against each other, or two, you know, Tracers going up against each other, in that situation, ability usage counts as first-person shooter level kind of content. You got two people going up against each other who have equal ability, who are basically putting their skill to the test against a challenge. But when you have a character who has a big giant shield who can charge you off the map, and you're, you know, this one little guy who has, you know, little bombs that you can throw out, each character has different abilities and different skill levels. So you can't exactly say that this person had the exact equal chance as this person, because the abilities and the skills change.
All right, I'm gonna get some more coffee. Be right back.
Yeah, the whole entire concept of tank and support and DPS and healer, that kind of stuff is completely foreign to the first-person shooter genre. You can't really say that that's first-person shooter. That's like something that's like shoved into the first-person shooter. A lot of people don't even really consider Team Fortress 2 to be like exactly a first-person shooter because of its team-based, you know, tank, healer, DPS, support mechanics. So, you know, like, you literally would have people that would just play the sniper all the time in Team Fortress 2 because they didn't want to actually participate in any of the, you know, like, the medic healing the heavy, and the heavy, you know, obviously pushing the lines, and then the engineer building the sentry guns in the right places, and so forth and so on. Like, it's a whole different ballpark when you start adding in all these other mechanics into a first-person shooter. Then you don't really necessarily have a first-person shooter anymore. It's something different. Overwatch has always been an odd conglomeration of multiple different games. You can definitely see the Team Fortress 2 in it, especially when you do a payload map. I mean, payload was just one of the classic maps in Team Fortress 2. And a lot of the team mechanics definitely got kind of like exemplified in Overwatch. I feel like I might as well play like any other character other than DPS. Just simply because there's a very good chance I'm not going to be able to get into games quickly. Trace is a little difficult to fight against. The teleportation makes her a little bit of a pain in the butt. Was I stunned or killed? It said stunned, and then I was just dead. I'm assuming I was stunned and killed.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Gotta get used to the teleportation. Again. I don't think I've ever seen that hero before. Champion, hero, whatever you want to call him.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Is this like all tracers? Like I swear it's like 2 or 3 tracers in here. It's a lot of tracers. Dealing with one tracer is already a pain in the butt enough. Dealing with multiple tracers is even more of a pain in the butt. Eliminating my grenade that was on the ground.
Mission ain't over yet.
I'm doing absolutely terrible, by the way. Oh, I've played before, Bob Newkirk. Don't worry about that. This isn't like my playthrough Apex. I've played this game before.
I'm not a young man anymore.
I haven't played on stream before. This is my first time playing on stream. We'll see how that goes. It's a pain in the butt being able to pay attention to multiple things at once with first-person shooters. I've never been able to pay attention to more than one thing at one time. I was just literally just talking about that, how I had to literally give up first-person shooters because of my my lifestyle within the house. Like, I had so many times where literally I was in the house trying to play first-person shooters, and literally every 5 seconds you'd see me going like this. Like, no, stop! Don't do that, please! Like, literally trying to shoo the cat away from something that they were eating, and trying to make sure the dog didn't poop on the rug, trying to make sure, like, any number of things that happened on a regular basis in a household make it impossible to play a first-person shooter. Like, absolutely impossible. I might have to put Nimoy up as well, because I don't think I can have Nimoy up while I'm playing this. He's already becoming a little bit of a distraction.
Mission ain't over yet. I've got you in my sights.
What the hell is this guy with the punches? It's so confusing fighting him because 9 times out of 10 he's just standing there doing nothing. And then as soon as you start shooting at him, he turns around and like punches the air at you like he's freaking Superman or something. Freaking Rock Lee from Naruto. Like, I punched the air so hard that the air molecules were forced in your direction at such a high speed that the density of the air became too thick and it blew your head off. Oh, I just haven't played on PC very much. I played on Nintendo Switch quite a bit.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Well, I'm gonna suck it up, boys. Wait for me to suck it up, my friends. I haven't played her in a little while. Let's give it a try, shall we? How's it feels, Max? I don't know.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Are you scared? Everyone does.
Ah, it's this zone.
In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years, and the camel lives for 9.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, how's Overwatch feel? Well, I don't know. It's alright. That boy.
I'm back.
Have to watch out for the wind.
Thanks for the heals, my buddies.
You're welcome.
Ooh, got me. Where the hell was he at? The bullet seemed like it came from above to the right. Wow, just a lucky shot from far away.
You get me.
Shift being my secondary ability is not fun. That's like my run ability. Why are you gonna take my run ability away?
Let them up.
Nanoboost administered.
I have no idea what the ultimate is on this girl. Oh, got me. Playing a little bit of aggressive. Mr. Knees, come on. Calm it down, Mr. Knees. I need you to be the calm chilla. It's hard to play when you got a Chinchilla in your shirt. Handicap.
He's just trying to get comfortable.
Handicap. Chinchilla in your shirt. Oh, I did not see Mr. Tracer, Mrs. Tracer behind us. That definitely did not help. Didn't realize they had Tracer.
At your service.
That's the whole point of Tracer, isn't it?
Yeah, get behind and be annoying. Definitely. 100%.
Objective lost. Stop the aim.
Let's see if I can get a little bit more of a forward position. Ooh, right in your head, Tracer. Eat it. I think the reason why I like this girl is because she's more of a traditional, like, first-person shooter kind of a character. She has more traditional abilities. Pretty good iron sights. She does pretty decent damage. And quite honestly, she doesn't die like as super easy as some of the others. She less revolves around, you know, like spamming bullets into the enemy and hoping you hit, and more so, you know, like timed, accurate shots, which feels a lot more like a first-person shooter than some of the other characters do in Overwatch.
Courtesy of the game.
My ultimate is ready.
Courtesy of the game.
Was that a humongous gorilla?
Yeah, probably his ultimate. I mean, I don't really recognize all the ultimates in this game, so I guess it'll just be a
Let's
matter of,
clean
like,
up this
figure it out as I
mess.
go along. We're not doing terrible. I think damage-wise, I'm actually doing pretty good.
It does look like a lot of fun, though.
Oh, it's a pretty decent game. I mean, it's very reminiscent of Team Fortress 2, though. If you've ever played Team Fortress 2, Overwatch is literally just like a beefed-up version of Team Fortress 2. Of course, we got Pharaoh. I think that's her name, right, in this game? Pharaoh?
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement.
Yeah, Squiddy.
Sigma present.
I actually think a few of the guys were trying to get the game from Deviant or somebody.
Oh, freaking Pharaoh again. I hate fighting against her, and I can't stand playing her either. Like, it's just like she's a character I don't do well with.
That was novel.
Kind of reminds me of the back in the day, like the people who would just be constantly jumping around on the soldier in Team Fortress 1.
The whole Halo jumping thing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
the whole shooting the ground and then like jumping through the air, like that kind of stuff, just wasn't really my gag.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
The whole Halo jumping thing is the reason I stopped playing Halo.
View career profile. Actually had kind of fun with that game. That was pretty good. Career best, 9 eliminations.
Ooh, I'm up to 41%
For what?
download.
I download the game pretty fast. Although I do pay for some pretty high internet.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why it's downloading so slow. Oh, I look at it and I talk about it and it starts to pick up speed.
Talk about it. The cookies. I forgot. He likes the cookies.
That reminds me of that pile of cookie dust you had on your shoulder.
Yeah, well, here comes number 2. Let me mess around with her a little bit.
Now traveling.
Actually, remember I had a lot of fun with Ash. Let's see if I can focus my damage a little bit better. I don't like that the iron sights is slower. That's one thing that bugs me about her. So you end up switching back and forth between the iron sights and the regular shots like way too much.
Time to change things up.
She does take quite a while to reload too. Kind of reminds me of a shotgun. I'm not sure. It might be considered a shotgun for all I know. Wow, 2 hits is all it took to kill me. I know her HP's kind of low, but terrible.
Time to change things up.
Need to get more headshots. And not get ambushed from behind.
It's always gonna be.
SMG style gameplay that Tracer has is kind of anti-Ash. She's very much kind of like a mid to long range, and Tracer's very much a close
Quarters combat.
close to mid range. I guess that's why Ash has the shotgun, specifically.
Don't waste my time.
I didn't do too bad on that one. Got a couple kills.
That was not in the plan. Smoke 'em out of there.
Gotta get used to using that shotgun. It definitely comes in handy when you get in these close quarter fights, where the close range dudes come up on you a little bit too hot and heavy. It's a nice way to get them to back off a little bit. It's definitely a good way to finish off targets too when they.
Do something.
The one who can deflect bullets. I forgot about him. The what is he? The robotic ninja?
They are getting
I can't even remember how you're supposed to get by his bullet deflecting.
Smoke 'em out of there. Don't mess with them, bitch.
Hunted me down after I was already low. That's cool. That's cool.
Wrong with a little
I'll take it. I'll take it. I was gonna use my my bomb and I forgot. Don't you drop cookie bits on me? God bless it, that is a really big pile of cookie crumbs. You better be glad I have a little robotic vacuum cleaner, sir. Okay, because that is just insanely large amounts of cookie crumbs. Whoa. Dude popped around that corner like he knew I was there. I walked up them steps and he was like, hey, how would you like an elbow in your nostril hair? I guess that's one way to play.
Here it comes.
There had to be somebody else behind me. See, in the team-based matches, it's a little bit easier because you know you've got a line drawn in the sand, so to speak. So it's a little less chaotic.
That's just a massive free-for-all.
Yeah, it's some sort of like death match that's like while you're waiting. Like, hey, while you're waiting in line, why don't you play this game? And, like, there's really not a lot more to it other than just everybody runs around killing each other. I mean, it's nice to have something to do while you're waiting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Although a free-for-all like this does heavily favor certain characters over others.
Yeah.
Lost.
Especially when the game is team-based, you know? Like, when it's team-based, obviously certain characters are going to have the advantage over others. Because, you know, you got your healers, you've got your DPS, you got your supports. Some characters, like the supports, usually end up being a little terrible in the death matches.
Understandably so.
I mean, my aim is improving a little bit here, which is what I'm looking for.
Have to watch out for the 1%.
Oh, the sniper from behind.
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement.
The girl with 2 lives.
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement.
Yeah, I got 7 kills. 8 kills. I'm number 2 in the match. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare your defenses.
Prepare your
Select
defenses.
your hero.
Alright, let's see how good I can do on Ash for a little while. I've been having a lot of fun with her. She's one of the newer heroes that they added.
My business, my
Give yourself to the rhythm.
Come on, baby mama, gonna do that mambo. Come on, baby mama, gonna do that Congo.
Hearing that noise. Give yourself
Why am I always on the defense? Why can't I be on the offense for occasion? I like being on offense.
I like to shoot people.
I like to shoot it, shoot it. I want to shoot it, shoot it. Come on down and get it shotted.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Follow my lead. Smoke 'em out of there.
One shot, one death. I don't even know how he killed me with one hit. That was pretty nasty. That was really nasty.
That was not in the plan.
Like a headshot.
Yeah, but with what? I get headshots on these guys all the time, and with my gun, and I get no damage.
I stick up.
Oh, I can't remember what game it was that I played, but like it would announce both like when you headshot somebody and shot them in the nuts. Yeah, this little squirrel icon. Oh, Rumble.
Of course, the ninja. I held that position a little bit too long. I don't think it was Widow.
Nothing wrong with a little self.
Unless it's a really weird Widow skin. I tried to use my ultimate, but there was somebody behind me. Oh, no, he wasn't behind me. He just used some sort of
That was
movement
not
speed
in the
ability.
plan. Right on schedule.
Nice dragon. Nice dragon. Yeah, I would assume her weapon does way more damage when you're aiming in. It's a difference between obviously speed versus firepower. That's why the speed of the weapon goes way down. Man, our team is just all kinds of all over the place.
That's normal.
What's up, baby?
Hello.
Let's clean
Not
up this
much.
mess.
Sound like you're dying. Don't die.
My allergies are kicking my butt today, man.
You're not allowed
I'm
to die.
telling you.
You're foreboding.
Yeah, gotta love the high pollen counts.
Yeah, I love it so much.
So question, for the hamster, which I have not fought against very much because he was kind of new when I stopped playing. Is the hamster considered the head? For basically for headshots?
I don't know.
Because I can't quite figure it out.
I played Overwatch for like, I want to say a year on console before I quit playing it and started playing something else. And I haven't bought it on PC yet, and I don't think I'm going to, just because Overwatch 2 is coming out in, what, October?
Well, that's why I'm playing, because apparently the beta comes out on the 28th.
Yeah.
So it's like
my
3 days
PS4
away.
bricked, so I can't get on and play at all. Squiddy said he would send me $20 on Cash App to buy the game if my wife would give me the other 20, but honestly, the wife's right. She just can't she can't bring herself to let me spend $20 on a game that is getting ready for the new one to come out in October.
Well, actually, that's
And I'm about to drop $100 on the Call of Duty.
$100.
Every year. Yeah, I buy the biggest bundle every year. I get into the beta, and then if I like the beta, I keep it. If I don't like the beta, I refund it.
Defeated. Earn a
still
loot
playing
box for playing
Minecraft.
support. What are those support heroes? I don't even remember. I remember there's the what was it, Bjorn with the sentries.
He was always fun.
There's quite a few support heroes.
I
that are
can't remember the
interesting.
guy's name, but I liked playing the big tank that drops the big shield in front of him. He
Yeah,
was the one I
that's-
really enjoyed playing.
That's one of my nephew's favorites.
If I played support, he was one I played. If I wasn't playing support, I'd play... God, what's his name? The guy with the ninja stars. He was my main all the time.
Oh, great. I don't know how to play any of these guys.
Oh, did I make enough trapdoors to finish my creeper farm?
Who is Bridget? I've never played Bridget before. She must be new.
Do you know, is Overwatch 2 going to have the same heroes or completely new heroes?
What is Bridget? She's a shield user. She has some heals. She's a melee shield user with only 200 HP. That's kind of interesting.
Believe me, I get wanting to wear the armor and all, but following the old man around must be nothing but trouble.
I don't
Okay.
see it that way. To me, it's an honor.
This is a weird character.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective.
Let's
A.
try Baptist.
No dying on my watch.
Got it.
So, will Overwatch 2 have the same heroes, or new heroes, or a mixture of both?
Not entirely sure.
Mixture of both. All they've really announced is the new characters that they have coming out, like the Junk Queen or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about Baptiste. I'm gonna go back to Bridget.
I will prove myself.
Shields down. I will punch you to death. Let's try out some of these others.
This is not the end of the world.
Oh. Didn't even realize I was getting hit by anything. Dragon, I guess? Must have been the dragon. Yeah, the dragon.
Hello. New beginning. New thinking.
I really don't know what this character's abilities are at all.
Yeah, I should probably look up.
Objective A captured. Mascot.
Looks like she sucks life from people. And she pretty much gets one shot by most of these guys. That was interesting.
Reflect upon this.
He deliberately came forward just to shoot me. He didn't even know I was there. But on the replay cam, you can obviously tell that he deliberately came forward just to shoot me.
I need to recharge. The payload has reached the checkpoint. The payload moves towards our desired outcome. Now ready.
Oh, right off the map and died. Right off the map and died. I didn't really realize there was an edge to the map there.
When faced with a setback,
Well, you found it.
challenge.
I did find it.
It appears we have suffered a minor setback.
Ooh. Stunned. That's the first time I used that character's ultimate, though. That was kind of cool.
Perhaps a new methodology is required. It's been there.
No one can hide from my sight.
I'm on fire.
Nanoboost administered.
Hey, I won one.
Victory.
Is this an episode of Rune Words, Kenny? Let's see. Which Rune Word are we talking about today?
Play of the game.
Sim Racing? I've never even heard of that guy.
Hey, can you push your battle tag in the chat? Sorry, I do.
What did I do? What, where?
Push your battle tag. I'll hop in for Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Nah, that was my battle tag right there at the top. I'm pretty sure we're already friends list, aren't we?
No, apparently it got removed. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just GG Mentor number 1918. Oh, I can't stand racing games, man. About the only racing game you'll ever see me play is Mario Kart. I like Mario Kart. You have that corner all to yourself? Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay, did you get the invite?
I don't know. It's been a little while since I played Overwatch. I don't even know where to look.
On the friends list, should be.
There it is. We can come suck it up together. I have joined a group.
Zen the man.
I'm probably going to play Overwatch 2 when it comes out, so I figured I might as well shake off some of the rust. Shake off the rust. Shake off the rust. Yeah, I think if you ever watch me play a racing game, you'll understand I absolutely suck at racing games. It's the title of the thing is Let's Play Together. If you guys want to come play with me, you're more than welcome to come play with me.
My business?
Currently at 93% downloaded. 94%.
Smoke 'em out of there.
Taken the lead. Lead lost.
Alright, Tracer.
Oh, that was you.
That was not in the plan.
Yeah, I was trying to mess with you. You didn't fall for my trap, though.
Now traveling to the south. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Echo. Never seen that one before.
My business, my rules.
Yeah. I don't like the special ability being on ship.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive.
Can you change the hotkeys?
I'm sure I can, but so one of the things that I used to do all the time to slightly increase my accuracy back in Counter-Strike was tap shift right before I fired, which would basically put me in the walk state. It would allow me to get a little bit more of an accurate shot off, and it's like a reflex, and I can't get rid of it. So I keep tapping shift, and I'm immediately putting myself in my special ability, whatever that happens to be at the moment.
Stick up for mine.
Goodbye. Oh, literally, he was one shot away from death, and I couldn't get that last shot off. One shot away from death.
Let's clean up this mess.
So close.
I am on fire.
Here it comes.
I was shooting at the dude that wasn't even looking at me, and this guy was shooting at me. I didn't even realize he was shooting at me until it was too late. Oh, it's the other Ash.
Double kill. You get me riled up.
Alright. There's a lot of high ground in this one, and I like it. See if I can get this guy from the backside. Oh, of course. Piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah. So he obviously heard me. I could hear it in the replay. Literally, he heard me coming. That's what I get for wearing them high heels. That's right, Ginger wears high heels. Ooh, she got me. It was literally just Ash versus Ash. She way better on them shots than I was.
Not in the plan. Getting on my nerves.
Not doing enough damage. I'm dying way too much.
Best round lost.
Alright, finished downloading.
He's finally here.
Score 0-1.
Oh, this is a round thing? How many rounds do we go for?
2 wins.
Kind of like Apex.
Greetings.
We're on the offensive this time, huh?
Just make sure you're not shooting the people with the round shield on.
With the what shield?
The round bubble that Zarya is putting on people. If you shoot that, it buffs your damage.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
I don't believe I was shooting anybody who had the round shield on.
The other DPS was for sure.
Good morning. Are you all?
Morning.
I'm really good at Overwatch. Is that what you guys are playing?
Yep.
Sweet.
Nope, I didn't just buy it and download it.
He totally didn't.
He didn't. Okay.
He didn't.
You know how I know he didn't? Because at 7:41 he said if I had Overwatch I'd play with you. That's how I know he doesn't.
Oh, the bubble. No bubbles. Man, their whole team came over there to kill me.
You must be playing quick play, huh?
I guess, yeah. I'm like level 2. Just let me get on Rusty first, and then I'll hop into
No,
Quick Play.
it's not you. I had heard that you can't play competitive anymore.
Oh, you can?
Because it takes like 30 to 60 minutes to find a match. Like, you technically could, but there's... No, you can't.
Oh yeah, I did play Overwatch once when it was like during
When
a
this
week
was
where
the
you could
hot-
play it for free.
Oh, okay. This was a hot game for a while. Back in 2016, this was like the game.
Because I have 5 minutes played as Widowmaker, 5 minutes as Tracer, and 4 minutes as Zarya.
Well, I need to be level 25 to play competitive anyway, so...
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near level 25. I think this is the first time I've actually played on this account. Unless I can somehow link together my Nintendo Switch account with this, but
I think you
probably not. I don't know. Oh. Every time I respawn, that dude's there, and every single time I kill somebody, he's right there to finish me off after I kill somebody.
Triple kill.
They are getting on my nerves. Bob, do something! Here it comes!
Oh, I just shot myself off the map. That was beautiful. That was absolutely glorious.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Glorious, my friends. Glorious.
I want fire.
It needs more seeds.
Round 2. 1.
Smoke them out of there!
Score
Well, 1-1.
2-1.
What exactly is the objective that we're protecting? No, you're not getting another cookie. You didn't even finish your other cookie. Go finish your other cookie first. Make another pile of crumbs. Sir. Crumb pile, sir. Anyway, well, what are we supposed to be defending here, Zan?
I get the idea.
Square on the ground.
The square on the ground.
5,
What square is that?
3, 2,
The one we were standing in.
See, I didn't stand in it at all. I just killed people.
the objective.
Killing people's fun.
On a scale of
I literally was not even paying attention to the fact that she wasn't moving. I was like, I just thought she was AFK because she wasn't moving. And then I realized, no, she was just not moving.
The objective is now active.
They're trying to counter me now.
Alright, I'm gonna join you guys. This sounds like way too much fun.
Yep, send me an invite whenever you're out of game.
have to watch out for the one.
Get on the point, fast.
Overwatch. You know what would be sick? I know I'm kind of dreaming a little bit. But imagine, you're playing Overwatch 2, right?
Uh-huh.
You're with the boys and the gals and everyone's grinding, everyone's having a good time, right? And then all of a sudden, D-Clone pops out and everyone has to work together to kill him. And he's a monster. Would be sick. And I've seen them do crossover between their games before, a little bit. Not so aggressively. That would be a very aggressive. But would be cool.
Oh, we did alright holding that for a minute.
Or, alright, hear me out. You're playing Diablo 4 with the guys and the gals. Everyone's having a good time. All of a sudden, a giant tracer pops up on the D4 map. It just zips around and kills everyone.
We got Farah. Somebody swapped to Farah. She was not with us before. Can't stand Farah.
Farah's cool with Mercy. It's gross.
Oh, she's gross. I know she is. I can't stand playing her. I can't stand fighting against her. And quite honestly, every single time she's, or he or she usually ends up killing me.
I'm returning
You could go Echo to hard counter. Just meet her in the air right as she's flying up and then just kill her. She could blow you out of the sky though too if you're not quick about it, so.
We got the sniper on the right-hand side. Be careful, guys.
It says Overwatch League ends in an hour. Does that mean forever?
I think so, actually.
Overwatch League ends in an hour.
Forever.
Ah, almost got the sniper. Headshot on the sniper down to literally 10% HP, and then she got a counter shot on me. $29 HP, that's what she had left with after I got one headshot on her.
Just don't die, we need to group.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Here it comes.
Oh man.
I joined you.
You joined? You're in?
Yeah, I'm just waiting in like the overview. But it'll put me in a second.
Soldier
Maybe
76
Nico,
and a
just
sniper
right-
over there are just obliterating us, by the way.
Right click his name under social.
I just did that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So as soon as the two randoms leave or whatever, it'll let us go in.
Play of the game.
I killed Rifey so many times.
You know, now's probably a good time to get back into Overwatch a little bit with Overwatch 2 around the corner.
Yeah. Well, because the beta's in like 4 days.
Yeah, so 4 days.
Right, exactly.
I hope you guys enjoy your beta access.
Is that the... we aren't?
You don't have beta access?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Do you?
Beta access because I just bought the game.
No, I don't. I mean, I signed up for the beta. We'll see what happens.
Signed
Yeah.
up for the beta access too, but I didn't get an email or anything about it.
There's some sort of little pack that you can buy right now that literally just gives you
Guarantees
access.
it.
Guarantees you access to beta.
Well, but really what that is, it's really just selling Overwatch 1, and then anyone who buys Overwatch 1 now gets a guaranteed.
I was told that
I guess-
Overwatch 1 ceases to exist when Overwatch 2 comes out.
Is that correct?
Somebody, I remember
Actually,
reading
no,
that
we looked-
somewhere.
no, hold on. No. We looked into that, actually. That's false. We looked into that. That was actually one of the... Deviant was worried about that because he was thinking about getting the game, and one of the things holding him back at the time was that. We looked into that. And no, Overwatch 1 will be maintained as its own game with its own servers. Initially, what they had talked about years ago was that Overwatch 2 was going to be free to play and Overwatch 1 would become Overwatch 2. That was the initial discussion. Now it appears it's its own game with its own SKU.
I mean, I'm looking at something here right now that was literally posted 1 day ago that says the original Overwatch will be shutting down later this year. As previously announced, it will be replaced by Overwatch 2. Overwatch is a competitive online multiplayer game that first released in 2016. When Overwatch 2 launches in October, it will arrive via an update to the current game.
How old is that article?
1 day ago. 1 day.
1 day old. Okay.
So literally
Let
what
me
they're
read-
saying is that the Overwatch 1 is basically just going to be patched into Overwatch 2, and Overwatch 1 just ceases to exist. So anybody who probably owns Overwatch 1 right now will literally have Overwatch 2 on patch
when I
day.
googled this. So if I Google is Overwatch 1 going away? ? The first thing that comes up is, that being said, players of the original don't need to worry about being left behind, as Overwatch 1 will continue to receive meaningful updates. How is that possible if they're shutting it down completely? Now, let me see. How old is this article? Oh, this article is a year old. I don't like. I like 1 day versus 1 year. That sounds.
I mean,
better.
it doesn't sound like anybody's getting screwed over. The Overwatch 1 players are going to become Overwatch 2 players. Overwatch 1 ceases to exist.
Here's what I initially thought then. So Overwatch 1 is becoming Overwatch 2.
Yeah. So you're basically just they're basically just merging it into the next
It's
game.
less Overwatch 2 and it's more just Overwatch.
That's what
It's
it sounds
almost
like.
Overwatch is evolving in a way.
I guess we're going to find out.
Because from what I was reading, it sounded like they were going to separate the games. But then here, it clearly says Overwatch 1 and 2 will eventually merge clients. So maybe they just decided to have it
Well,
release.
during the beta, of course, the beta phase, we're obviously going to be in a situation where we're going to have, 2 different games. So during that time period, Overwatch 1 will still exist. But when the beta is over and the live release happens, we're going to be in a situation where we're in, obviously the new game, and Overwatch 1 ceases as soon as the Overwatch 2 patch hits it. I hear them big giant footsteps. Oh, I tried to get him with a bomb. Didn't really work.
Time to change things up. Don't mess with the original. Here it comes.
I was trying to hit the button and I hit the wrong button entirely.
Time to change things up.
I'm literally pressing the button. I'm like, why isn't it working? Better be glad I had to reload, Zan.
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement. Here it comes.
Well, here we go.
All right.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Select your hero. Mr. Knees. Mr. Knees. Mr. Knees. Mr. Knees. What's the other DPS gonna be? Genji.
My business.
Useless.
My rules.
He's either like super duper 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 annoying and a pain in the ass, or he's absolutely useless. And I can't really say that I've ever played him and been like, oh, okay, this is great.
So I double checked all over Google, and all of the recent articles from yesterday are saying that Overwatch 1 is being sunsetted. All of the articles that are a year old or older are saying that it's gonna stick around and eventually merge into Overwatch 2. What it sounds like is they just went ahead and decided what they planned all along, and instead of doing it over like a period of time, they're like, we're just gonna release the game exactly how we envision it, which is to crush Overwatch 1 and kind of replace it completely.
Honestly,
There
having
will be
having a split player base for the two games is definitely not a good thing.
bad idea. It's a bad idea, yeah. I think so too. The only issue that I have with the whole thing is that it's forcing us into P5 instead of having it be an additional mode.
P5?
But
What are you talking about?
played 5-player versus 5 instead of 6-player versus 6. But you know what? I haven't even tried the 5 versus 5 yet, so for all I know, it's better. And maybe I'll shut up about it immediately as soon as I start playing. I don't know. I just know I really like 6v6 on paper. You know, 2 healers, 2 DPS, 2 tanks. I do like the sound of that, but we'll see.
I try to get to the shield. And of course it's Pharah again. Every single time it's Pharah.
Pharah! It's not Pharah!
It's not Pharah. It is Pharah. The Pharaoh. And of course killed by Pharah again. I swear Pharah like deliberately targets me specifically. It's something that I've noticed is that like that particular character archetype tends to go for the person in the back who's dishing out the damage and not the actual people who are like on the objective point or anything. It's a thing. That was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that Genji was useless.
Play of the game.
Justice reigns from above.
Triple kill.
Oh, I left the group.
Left the group? What group? Level 87.
587.
I'm level 3.
Look, sir. You know you're not allowed inside the inner shirt, the outer shirt only.
Somebody else that was going to join us?
I don't know. Do I want to be the godfather of your boy? Why? Because I finally put out your Iron Golem video? Am I the leader of the group or something?
Yes.
Oh, well.
A group member has declined.
Yeah, to menu up. Hit it again.
I saw.
Oh, I'm hearing him twice.
Godfather's a big role, Keith. I'm gonna need baby photos. You're gonna have to Photoshop me in since I'm nowhere near you.
Now traveling to Kansas.
Hello.
Yo, I requested invite to group BGM.
How do I accept that? Can I do it from here?
Try me.
That punching hero is really annoying to fight.
Yes, he is.
Like the knockups, the knockbacks, the constant like teleporting around basically with like rocket jet engines on his butthole. Like he's not fun to fight at all. You literally can shoot him over and over and over again, and I guess because of how he's designed, he has more HP than your average hero, like deliberately, because they know he's gonna have to take punishment to be able to get his abilities off. And so,
Because
like,
you're cute for matchmaking.
so like by the time he, what'd you say?
It's because you're cute for matchmaking. That's why I can't join.
Okay, well let me exit then.
You guys are playing Overwatch?
We are indeed.
Oh yeah, he just left the group too. You have to leave his group.
There we go.
Ah.
Well, we got a full group now.
I just
Almost.
asked for an okay, here we go. Yeah, man.
Squonk, squonk, squonk.
Okay.
You're
invite
echoing.
Who am I
Leave
missing?
again.
me. Destrick.
Yeah, you're not. I can't invite you for some reason.
Yeah, because you joined the queue again.
Yeah, you need.
How do I leave the queue then? I'm not in queue.
It just says waiting for group members to select their role is what it says for me.
Hey, Fatty, you're echoing. Can you turn off your mic in game?
You're echoing in game as well. Okay, yeah, I'll just mute you at my in-game mic.
Yeah, I can't invite him for. Oh, there we go. Now I can invite him.
Well. Hooray!
There we go.
Now we're a full group.
Good. Mr. Nice.
What is flex?
It's anything, basically. I mean, if you're anything, then you can be anything. I can do anything, you can do better.
Okay.
Wait, how do I can't turn it off from push to talk. The only thing I could do is turn my volumes down.
Go into your
You
options
have to
and put it
mute me.
push to talk.
It's your output.
I can hear you guys too when you talk in game and on Discord as well.
I turned
So
off the
we're
voice chat.
echoing for you. Everyone else sounds fine. It's only you who's echoing, hey, Fatty.
Yeah, when you're talking to me, I can hear you twice.
So that's you.
You got to turn off your output.
If nobody else is experiencing except you, and we all
No, it's you.
in your setting.
It says chat, voice chat devices, default devices. Do I just change that to something different? Hello, hello?
I don't know. I turned off the voice chat inside of Overwatch entirely because we were using Discord.
Yeah, how do you do that though? It just says push to talk or open mic.
turn off the open mic.
Well, it's either or.
Yeah, put it on push to talk, and then you just never push to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just don't
Because
push
there's
the talk.
certain push to talk that I have on Discord.
The in-game settings don't affect your Discord settings.
Well, obviously they're overlapping because it's pushing to talk in game and pushing to talk on Discord.
Swap the keybind for the push to talk in game then.
I mean, you can literally go down to the thing where it says group voice chat on, off, off, team voice chat on, off, off, match voice chat on, off, off. You can literally just turn all of them off.
Oh, I see where it says auto join. Gotcha.
Yeah, now you're not echoing.
I just turned them all off. I didn't. There's no reason to have them on if we're going to be using Discord anyway. Plus, I can't, like, when I'm streaming and, like, I end up coming across some random dude who's just, like, screaming into the mic. I can't deal with that kind of stuff. Not anymore. Like, when I was single player and I was by myself and I wasn't streaming, I'd just mute the guy and I would just move on. But when I'm streaming, like, the 5 seconds it takes me to mute the guy, he could just, like, yell out the N-word over and over again.
Yeah, and there goes the stream. Bye, VOD.
Or if you're Asmongold, you get a 1 million view video out of it.
True. Or if you're PewDiePie, it haunts you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it haunts you so bad that you're so rich and in Japan with a beautiful wife. He's so haunted. Oh my god. What a rough life he had.
All of his
I
content
agree.
is
That
the
sounds like a horrible life.
It's the same though. Like, I've kind of been watching a little bit of his stuff because he's been doing a lot of stuff on Diablo Immortal, but like it's all like the same content repeatedly. Especially like him watching a video and then him talking about the video. He doesn't even play games half the time. It's literally just him talking.
Yeah, I don't partake in his videos.
He does have some pretty interesting things to say on. What the hell just happened? Oh,
Joining a game.
it's very awkward the way that it does things.
Select your hero.
I'm gonna try Bastion for a little
He's
while.
at the point in his career where he's like service. He's servicing his fan base, so he doesn't have to act in a way that garners so many new fans. He just has to be good to his current fans, and his current fans will get him more fans. We saw that with the race against T-Series or whatever, right? His fans garnered him more fans. I mean, yeah, he did it too, but, you know, that was a lot of work from the fans. They were, like, printing, like, PewDiePie versus T-Series memorabilia and, like, handing it out in real life. It was kind of crazy.
Take the gun. We will compete on that. The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
Show them what you can do. Try.
Oh, 3.
1.
Was just laying down a little cover fire on the sniper spot. It's a pretty common sniper spot.
I got sniped. I almost got her too. I had like 16 golden guns in Overwatch from all the competitive play I did on console. I almost hit diamond. RIP, it's all going away. I'm actually really excited for Overwatch 2.
Alright, that was a pretty healthy push.
Mercy low, one shot.
Mercy got her. I'm tanking on top of this thing.
There's 3 of them coming Zach right now.
Sleep. Preparing. Ultimate is up, I'm gonna push. And dead. We got a little bit of space out of that though. Wasn't bad. It's so nice actually playing with a team who's pushing and like doing stuff.
Instead of a full team of AFK?
Of AFKs, yeah. It's almost like we don't have a bunch of bots in this game.
Let's group up before we push back in there.
Yeah, there was a couple guys on top of the buildings, by the way. I tried to take out the sniper, but the floaty dude, whatever his name is, finished me off while I was killing the sniper. Whoa. I wasn't even at the battlefield.
Yeah, she threw it over
She
there.
threw it in the air over top of the... Beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of a godlike move, not gonna lie. It was pretty sick.
Ooh, that was a really nice shot. Who the hell is that?
I headshot the Widowmaker.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh, wow, I suck.
I gotta change positions.
Let's try to get a 6-man group up right here.
That was not a good idea. They got a lot of indirect damage going on between the what is basically a demo man, the explosives that they're setting off in the various forms. Like we got a lot of indirect damage. They don't even really have to actually be fighting us half the time. That's part of the issue.
good.
Yeah, I tried to push him out of there.
Might be able to reposition and push that right here.
Okay, so the sniper is pretty much my main nemesis at this particular point. Pretty much every time I've died so far, it's been to her. Who's the guy that keeps putting me to sleep?
I don't know. I just changed that all.
We cannot get past this rocky area because those guys have like aerial dominance on us, basically.
Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
No, they literally do have the high ground on us. Between Farah, the sniper, and the other one, like they literally just have aerial dominance on
All
us.
group up in the next 15 seconds and get on the point. I have an ult that we can push with.
They're like kind of inside our base at this point.
Defeat.
25 credits. Goopy
I just got 2 or 3 kills right at the end too. Bummer.
Of the game.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that move that she pulled was like legitimate, the kind of stuff that we used to do back in Counter-Strike, where you would like throw grenades over top of the wall and hit people while they were still in spawn.
Yeah, she's got a couple moves like that. There's like that one, I forget what couple levels. I remember there's one where there's this little window and you jump right through the window and like nobody knows where it's coming from until the very last second.
You get healing done on Bastion, of course, because you're healing.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Kind of had some fun as her. It's not a terrible hero, this one. The ability to leech life from people is pretty thick.
Science will reveal the truth.
Dual life leech plus 186 to attack rating. Oh. Wrong game.
Honestly, I wasn't really so enthused with the like the DP, the healing output on this girl, as much as just like how cool it was to just sort of like leech life from the enemy while they were fighting. It's pretty impressive. Like anytime you guys are fighting, I just kind of stand back and I'm just like, just sucking life directly from the person you're fighting.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
That changes my thinking.
Hooked.
Hold the point.
Dude, they're pushing me off. Like, what the fuck was that? Oh, it was Roadhog. Oh.
Yeah, I got hooked away from the point as well.
I was getting hit by Moira's ult, pushing me away, but it was pushing me ult as well.
Objective lost.
And blessed he's good with that stupid hook. I literally didn't even appear on the screen for more than about like a half a second and he hooked me.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Touch from afar.
The pig is literally just after me every single time. Every little time I pop on the screen, the pig is after me. Too much damage. Him every single time.
Stop going out alone.
I'm not really going out alone. I'm literally with somebody, and then they die, and then I die right after them.
But people keep trickling in one by one.
Like earlier, I was literally defending the tank, and the tank just charged away from me. Mr. NiNi.
Play of the game. Triple kill.
Oh, son of a bitch. Put it right on my back.
Defeat again. Get used to it, AB.
I reached level 4.
I was trying to remember which ones I actually did pretty good on. I never really was one much for the healing. Although that's the first time I've ever played really that girl today. She's kind of interesting the way she plays.
Moira is one of those healers that, well, it's like the only healer that like you can get overly aggressive with and kind of forget about healing.
I definitely didn't forget about healing.
I'm just saying, like, you can easily kill a lot of people with her, and like, it almost doesn't seem like she's a healer, you know?
Well, my main issue that was having with her is she really doesn't have a lot in the way of like, nothing that she does is fast. Let me put it that way. So like when you're healing someone, you're not really healing someone super fast. You run out of healing, so you have to deal damage. When you're dealing damage, you're not dealing damage very fast. Like all of it is very slow stuff.
Yeah.
I think you'd love Mercy with her super jumps and hover floating in the air, following people around, and then when you super become a god and fly around with like an angel of death with your gun and kill everything. It's beautiful.
I come from the Counter-Strike era. Like all these like extra movement abilities really just screw me up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair.
Like
you probably would love that. What's it called? Fortnite removed the building. You probably like that. I know I like that.
If Fortnite was, definitely the building was awful. But one of the biggest issues I had with Fortnite was the global auto aim. It honestly felt like the people who had the auto aim turned on had an advantage over anybody who wasn't using auto aim. It was really, really big advantage.
Isn't that what auto aim is? An advantage inherently?
I mean, like, let's say, for instance, you have a really nice long-range assault rifle, and you're fighting somebody who's literally like 500 meters away, and they've got a SMG. Like, the auto aim is so ridiculous in Fortnite that literally they can just spray and pray with the SMG and kill you.
All they have
from, like,
to do
500
is have
meters
a
away.
competitive mode where there's no auto aim enabled. That's how you need to do it for competitive play. Because you're right. Otherwise it's BS.
Well, it literally got to the point in Fortnite where I remember reading an article about like a lot of the pro players were switching over to a controller because the auto aim on controller was just absolutely insane.
Select your hero.
Oh, I always play on controller. I'm playing on controller now. And I turn the sensitivity all the way up because I don't like the native controller settings.
I can't stand controller FPS games. It's absolutely terrible for me. I mean, I had a little bit of trouble a little bit more of an easy time in Overwatch because Overwatch really isn't a first-person shooter. Like it's really not.
FPS plus other stuff. It's almost a fighting game. I like to argue, actually.
I mean, I would put it more along the lines of like a MOBA. Like it's pretty much a MOBA with just some first-person shooter elements added in.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, but it also it's kind of fighting game-esque, but like multiplayer fighting game. It's interesting.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Quite a lot of extra damage there.
Yeah, Mercy is attack boosting him, it looks like.
Got me. Yesterday, I don't know what you were doing over there, but it was weird. I kept having to fight my instincts to look over and see what the hell he was doing. Hello, dragon.
Friggin' RPGs. Aw, the heck?
Objective failed. We couldn't hold it. They had a lot of damage going on inside that room.
0 to 1.
It's because everyone was all over the place.
Can we get a Moira? Whoever our healer is. Our Ana's doing good. What's our other healer? Oh.
Who the hell is this? I've never played this character before.
Not budging.
You can like throw down a shield and it recharges.
4, 3, 2.
Arista's goated, dude.
Yeah, she's good for advancing because you can put a shield down, we can move up to it, and then put a shield down, move up to it. If you got like a Reinhardt to go with it, you could do like small little advances.
I see. I can understand this
That
style of
RPG
gameplay.
person is just... They're just lobbing grenades.
I've got my ult. If we group up, we can kill all of them.
Ah. Run.
Oh, she's about to kill us all.
What?
It's really annoying.
He's literally like inside of us, like behind me, shooting me over and over again.
Installing updates. Defeat.
I mean, I didn't feel like I was doing terrible with the shields and trying to keep us alive, but the amount of damage that they were focusing on us was a little insane. And
yeah, they were blocking most of the damage we were given to with what you call it. That I forget his name. The gold guy.
we got like nothing on the board. Beautiful.
Oh, I left the group.
I really don't like the way the group system works in this game. It's really not cool.
Is everybody leaving?
No, it's just literally because the group system is so weird. The entire group got dismantled, which for what reason I don't even really know.
Wait, what got disbanded?
The group.
Like when the leader leaves the queue, you have to click the box that says leave this group.
Oh, yeah, I know what happened.
Terribleness, that's what happened.
Man, I wish I could play that game with you guys.
He wishes. If wishes were kisses.
Right.
No, actually, forget that. Don't kiss. No kissing.
Nacho flavored kisses.
You'd think we would have an easier time finding the games since we are basically a full group.
Yeah, but
You'd think it worked that way, but
it's finding people around the average level of the group.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because we're getting like put in parties with people that are like level 500.
Well, it makes sense because the people left playing are the people who are good, and everyone else left.
No, if you're in a group, he'll match you with another 6 group.
Oh, so we're doing so badly because we're going up against like full party teams that, are good at this.
Well, you could see it. Like one of the games where there was a sniper that kept headshotting us. They had a gold emblem around their reef. That's a lot of